Hi.
Some shots.
Just
Hello.
so just things like these, because you can do the reach around.
Like we could start with like
How do you charge it as well?
it's got a little it's just like a little USB switcher, but its battery's like really good actually.
Oh, back when I was like on
I'm just gonna try and make this.
yeah, and it's very quiet. So it's hello, how are you? What's your name?
We're just testing this out. Yeah, you guys have a little chat.
Because we need to Robin's just in his sound, so we need to
Oh,
chatting.
yeah.
Words.
What are you guys doing? Make words.
Okay, good. Thank you.